What's going on, guys? It's Minski, and today I have an amazing video for you guys. I brought on Jylesss to a moment with Minski where we go over his career, how he got started with OA, what he does for OA, and advice for grinders out there. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe with notifications on for future videos and podcasts like this, and let's get at it. What's going on, guys? I got Jylesss with me today for a moment with Minski. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Minski?
Doing good, man. Appreciate you asking. We had a lot of people requesting a Jylesss moment with Minski episode, so I had to bring the people what they want, you know?
No way.
Of course, man. Of course. So let's just get right at it. So how'd you get started within the community?
I've been in the community for like a long time, ever since like the BO2 days. I was always grinding for like Instagram teams, Twitter teams back in the day, trick shotting, feeding, stuff like that. So I've been in the community for quite some time. I started playing Fortnite with the boys back on the Xbox, 2018, was it 2017 even maybe? And I was putting in hours and hours at the game, so I decided to start streaming. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So I just continued streaming, and yeah.
So you've been streaming for, what, 3 years now, you said? You actually
Three
just had your
years,
3 year
yeah.
anniversary, right?
Yeah, yesterday was 3 years of streaming, so
Well, happy 3 years, man. That's pretty crazy.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So before you joined Optimal Ambition, what teams were you part of?
Okay, so that's a good question. So basically, I'm gonna root back to like over a year ago. I was on a team called Tidal. It was an Instagram team, and I applied for a team or an organization called Junior Rogue. It's like the branch off version of Rogue, and I somehow got in with 32 other guys. I went through that program for I think it was 10 or 12 weeks. It was a really great program. Learned a lot, and then after that program, I met a guy in the program named Zamojo, and he got me into Livid. And Livid's like a trick shot team, or was a trick shot team. I think they brought it back or something, but anyways, I was in that team until they disbanded. I was probably in that team for a few months, and then I found out about OA from Livid Sticks. Sticks was in Livid, only contracted player for Livid. We became boys, and then I saw he joined OA. That's how I found OA. That's how I met everyone in OA, and I started like being a part of OA's community, and yeah.
I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were saying the only person they knew in OA was Jylesss, and this is somebody who's not in the community. They're like, "Oh, I've heard of OA. I just know a guy named Jylesss," and I was like, "Hey, let's
No
go."
way.
Yeah, I
Crazy.
forget who it was. It was a friend of somebody who's grinding for OA, I think, but it's pretty cool to
Sweet.
see. But yeah, the Livid days, man. Yeah, the owner. I think you said they are back up now. I think the owner is named Tarek. I'm pretty sure he's a manager of Exotic as well, but. I think they brought it back up. But you said it used to be just a trick shot clan or
Yeah,
trick
it
shot
was
team, I guess.
it was known for trick shotting. I mean, I was a content creator for them, but they had probably 30 to 40 trick shotters, and they were all insane. It was crazy. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember Livid. I remember them being on top. So we went from title GGs to Rogue Juniors to Livid
mhm.
to OA.
Correct.
The
Yep.
story of Jylesss.
Yeah. Yep.
What a time. What a time. So speaking of the story of Jylesss, you're known as being very, very good on TikTok. You're helping run the OA TikTok. You're getting views left and right. What's your strategy? What's some advice you can give to people out there who can grow on TikTok?
My main advice would to be pushing out content as much as possible. So like I'm a big like fan of Gary Vee. Gary Vee suggests that you post upwards of like 15 times a day, which is absolutely crazy. But I'm gonna take an example here. Say Minski is posting 1 time a day. I'm posting 15 times a day. I have 15 times the chance of hitting the For You page than you. So it all makes sense. So yeah, my number one tip would just be pushing out content.
TikTok is definitely the go-to app to be able to do quantity over quality. I've heard so many different opinions on it. Some people are like, "Oh, I only stick to once per day." Some people are saying 3, like you said. Gary Vee saying 15. I mean, his mindset on everything is obviously a little bit out there, but at the same time, he's very successful at what he does. So
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
it's proven to work. That's awesome though. So I think you just hit 150K recently, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I hit 150,000 on TikTok. I'd say a month or two ago. I had over 50% Indian like followers, and it's banned in India, so that kind of sucks, but it's whatever.
How did your followers become strictly from that like ethnicity?
So I think I hit the For You page in India, and it just kept growing in India, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Sucks that the guys over in India can't watch the big Giles anymore. That sucks for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
does.
gotta think about how they feel too. Like,
Oh
damn,
yeah.
that was probably their excitement. Especially if you're posting 15 times a day, they get almost every hour they get a new.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, I was probably pushing 10 posts a day. So
That's fire. What are you at now?
uh, anywhere from 2 to 5. So
Damn, yeah, Gary V's punching the wall somewhere, man. I'm telling you,
oh yeah, I know.
unbelievable. Well, that's awesome. So, you said you joined OA from Sticks. How are you liking it so far? How long you been in OA, and what have you been doing for them?
So tomorrow is gonna be my 6 months in OA, and thank you. So I joined as a TikTok manager. I just wanted to get my foot in the door. I knew if I could like get in there, I could make connections and really make like an impact on OA and their community. So that's been really fun to do. I've got upgraded to a content creator slash streamer, but I'm still running the TikTok, of course. So yeah, I mean, I love OA. I love everyone in OA. I love the community and everything about OA.
And now, for the most important question of a moment with Minsky, what is your definition of grinding?
I feel like you can take grinding in like a lot of different ways. I'd say like more people need to focus on pushing out content on other socials instead of streaming 12 hours a day. Why don't you cut that down to 3 hours and the other 9 hours push out YouTube content, TikTok content, Instagram content like that. I feel like that would benefit them more in their streams if they're like being more exclusive when streaming and pushing themselves out there on other socials more for a bigger audience. Does that make sense, Minsky?
Oh, absolutely. And I would totally agree with the networking part of different socials as well. I know a lot of people that try and run as many hours as they can, like you said, on their stream, thinking that it's the quantity of the stream hours that is what is being looked for from an organization like OA or a big team in the community or something like that. But in reality, like you said, it's more so the quality. Sure, the stream hours are very important, but you don't want to be doing 10 hours if you're doing 10 hours to a small crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And although numbers are very important, you can't always focus on that either. I know a lot of people will focus on if they're just starting out, how, oh my god, I'm not getting 10 to 15 average viewers right off the bat. Like, look at, I mean, for you, for example, you started 3 years ago. I'm sure you didn't start right at 10 to 15 viewers, right?
Bro, I've streamed to 0 viewers, 1 viewer, 2 viewers for legit a year. Like it's crazy.
The grind is unmatched when it comes to the big Giles. Let me tell you, that's awesome. Yeah, I used to do the same kind of thing when I streamed on Xbox like a year ago or a year and a half ago. I streamed through my Xbox and I would pull my laptop up just to have that extra viewer to grind for that affiliate. So
That's funny. That's funny that you said that. I got affiliate from my iPad and my phone. Made 2 separate accounts.
yes,
Had them up
sir.
there. That's how I got affiliate. So
The grind, man, the grind. I love it.
I know, man.
That's awesome. Well, while I still have you here, is there any specific social you want to give a shout out to that maybe could use a couple extra followers if anybody sees this moment with Minsky? What are you thinking?
My YouTube, Giles with 3 S's. We're pushing for 2K by the end of January. So it'd be dope if you could head on over and drop a sub. Uploading 3 times a week. So yeah.
Absolutely, guys. Giles with 3 S's. I'm going to put it right into the picture right here down below. Go shoot him a sub. Turn those noties on. 3 times a week. Best content in the game. Giles, I appreciate you being here today, man. We're going to get something going together sometime soon, and I hope we can get to work together. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it, my man.
Absolutely. And guys, if you guys have any ideas of what you want me and Giles to do, some sort of content idea, whether it's a video, whether it's a tournament, whether it's a co-stream, something like that, drop a comment down below. Giles, I appreciate it again, man. I hope you have a great rest of your day, man.
Yo, you as well.